Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Qualified Immunity, where two people with years of experience inside the system attempt to take on the system, make it better, and at least talk about everything that's screwed up in it. I'm Greg Eagle, my co-host. His name is Lucas Cohen. He's a prestigious law student at some university somewhere. He's going to do something one day. This podcast is also streaming live on Facebook, on Twitch, and on YouTube. Lucas?
Is that all?
That's all.
Oh,
At the moment, that's all.
Hi, everyone.
Because I crashed LinkedIn Live when I tried it.
Oh.
I'm really good at crashing stuff, in case anybody was ever
It happens.
curious about that. I'm amazing at crashing some stuff.
It happens more frequently than it probably should.
like I'm amazing at crashing some things. MacBook Pros.
As long as it's not like your car or, an airplane, you're fine. Cars, right? Not airplanes.
Cars, yeah.
Okay.
No, not.
Airplanes get expensive.
They weren't mine.
Okay.
Today we are going to talk, and this is going to debut tomorrow. We record late at night, so this will debut tomorrow. But we're going to talk about the explosion heard around the world. And his tenfold hatness is going to go into a bunch of detail about things that nobody really cares about. But he has a hat made out of aluminum foil, therefore it's okay.
I mean, I don't have it with me.
But
if you have yours, you should probably put it on. Don't want those thoughts escaping and getting to the NSA or MI6 right there.
Oh my God. MI6 isn't even the right age. Never mind.
Nice tricks, MI6.
MI6 isn't even the right agency.
I see they've gotten to you too.
Oh my God. So today, there was, on Tuesday, August 4th, there was an explosion in Beirut. A rather large one. And the official story is that it was a fireworks factory, fertilizer factory, something.
Yeah, the story that I heard, the original story was that it was a fireworks factory that somehow caught fire and, blew up half the town. The later report that I heard was that it was fireworks and somewhere around 3,000 tons of ammonium nitrate.
So, which I can believe that. I can actually believe that. The tint of the color of the sky would lend me to believe that. You don't believe this.
I don't believe that at all.
Why do you not believe this? Why can you not just believe one official story in your lifetime?
So I live out in the country, and I've done a lot of stupid stuff, including blowing up a lot of things. I mean, that's what you do out in the country.
Sorry.
Was that for blowing stuff up or for doing stupid things?
Yes.
I did burn my eyebrows off once. So.
Continue.
I
one time in his teepee.
In my teepee. I mean, we are in Oklahoma, so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can get that much material to light and go all at once. I don't think you can do that. I mean, that is not on accident. I don't think you can do it on accident. It's possible that you could do it intentionally, but that, having worked with like small grades explosive, like, ammonium nitrate in small quantities, it's legal. You can do that.
I know it's legal.
I just want to make sure everybody knows.
I know it's legal. Here's the problem. It could have been a fireworks factory
that blew up half the town.
It's possible. I mean, fireworks and ammonium nitrate combined. I'm just saying the tinge on that plume matched ammonium nitrate.
Who is going to store that much ammonium nitrate right next to a fireworks factory and not try
a rogue government
and not try to move all of the crap out of there once a fire starts?
Okay. We'll play. Go through your conspiracy theories, and I will debunk all of them one by one.
Okay, so the official claim is that it was ammonium nitrate and fireworks. Um, I don't buy that
Why not?
because it was a huge explosion. The significant portion was all at once. You could make some argument that maybe the fireworks caught fire first, but to get that much ammonium nitrate, assuming that it's not all stored in a big, one container, but you can't store 3,000 tons in one container.
Was it 3,000? Was it okay? Was it 3,000 tons or 3,000 pounds?
No, it was tons. What I read was tons, which is a crap
Good
ton.
God.
That's a crap ton of ammonium nitrate.
That is like 1,000. Sorry, we live in Oklahoma. We relate everything to this.
Yeah.
That's 1,000 MRF bombings.
Yeah.
Pretty close. I mean, give or take, pretty close.
I mean, assuming, that Ryder truck in Oklahoma City was probably, I don't think they even had 3 tons in there. I mean, that's a lot of fertilizer for like 1 or 2 guys to handle.
Yeah, but that's another topic for another day.
To get that much stuff to ignite all at once, assuming that it's not all in one container, which you can't put that much fertilizer in one container.
No, not 3,000 tons.
And I would assume that the people shipping it probably had some experience with fertilizer. If that's what we're talking about.
Honestly, it could have just been a fire. I don't know. It could have been a fire that just a ship caught on fire and it had fertilizer in it. And I don't know.
I don't think so. The other thing is...
Okay, run it down. What do you think it actually was?
For an explosion that big, I mean, if you watch the video, it basically takes out 2 or 3 city blocks at least. I mean, just flattens and levels 2 or 3 city blocks.
It was...
If you actually look at the photos, it's a lot more than that. I mean, it
I've seen 2 or 3 miles.
Yeah.
I've seen photos of 2 or 3 miles.
I would believe that. If you watch the video, the damage is significant. If you actually read up on this is going to sound crazy. This is the part where I sound crazy. If you read up on low-yield nuclear weapons, that's not unthinkable.
My God.
It's not unthinkable that it was a low-yield nuclear weapon. Nuclear. I'm talking like you now. Nuclear. It's not nuclear. Nuclear. I don't think it was a nuke. I don't think that. It's remotely possible, but I don't think that because who's going to use a nuke in Beirut? Which is where there are other things that are interesting too about this. There were, I don't have it pulled up.
Don't make the argument if you don't have it pulled up.
Give me a second. There were 2 ships in the center area of the explosion that arrived a few days before from Ukraine.
Okay, and it's an international port.
I'm getting there. Give me a second.
Hold on while he goes to Infowars.com.
I'm not using Alex Jones. Come on. Even I know that he's crazy.
He went to Infowars.
That is not what I meant.
We're trying to take on the globalists.
Keep those frogs from turning gay.
You start ripping your shirt off, and I probably will stab you with something.
Start screaming.
Ah! Ah! Yeah, that man's insane. If anybody do not listen to Alex Jones. Just please, for the love of God, don't listen to Alex Jones. Anybody.
Okay.
Period.
So
here's the conspiracy theory, part 2.
Cleveland.com, which is a news. I just found a news article from Cleveland.
Boy, that's a reputable source.
You want to go find somewhere else that refutes this?
Hold on, I'll call the New York Times.
You are not seriously calling the New York Times reputable. I'm so disappointed.
They're reputable.
I'm so disappointed. Okay, so today... Hang on just a second.
The New York Times is decently reputable.
Okay, so in Cleveland today, the FBI. What?
No, continue.
You really think I'm crazy?
I'm starting to get there. Yeah.
So the FBI today in Cleveland raided. Was it Ukrainian? It was a Ukrainian embassy building, I think.
Okay, but what, like, they had to have a reason to raid it.
So I
God.
was a history major in college, and
I was an economics major.
if you know anything about the history of Ukraine, I mean, if you know anything about geography, the Crimea is at the base of Ukraine.
Yeah.
If you know your history of the Crimea, it's always been a center.
Don't go there. I know where you're going.
You don't want to go there?
No, I mean, you can go there, but
Crimea has always been a center of human trafficking.
I'm playing
it's an
chess
international
like
hub.
5 steps ahead of you. I'm like, there's no way. Okay, continue down your rabbit hole.
Okay, so
I'll condone this just for the sake of
FBI raids a Ukrainian office building. Give me a second. Let me see what.
Did they raid like the consulate or the embassy, or did they just raid something that had a, at the end of it, its owner's name?
Probably that last one.
Okay.
Cleveland offices of a company with ties to Ukrainian.
Oh my
oligarch.
God, that's not even a real link. That's hearsay, and you know it. That's hearsay on a good day, and you know it.
It gives me a company name.
Okay.
And an address.
Is it Biden Incorporated?
No, I wish. Although that is an interesting tie-in if you want to go there.
I fed the monster.
Anyway.
Oh my God, I fed the monster.
Crimea has always been an international hub of human trafficking.
This is true.
Just historically
this
speaking.
This is factually true.
That if you want to buy somebody, that's where you go.
Yeah. He's not wrong when he says that.
So FBI.
Everything else he's gonna say is probably wrong, but that is not wrong.
So FBI raids their office in Cleveland. Well, this one person's office. I'm wondering if there weren't human trafficking records or evidence in that office building.
Nobody keeps those kind of records in that world.
What?
Nobody keeps those kind of records in that world.
What do you mean?
Tangible.
Okay.
Okay, I'll run down the rabbit hole with you. Say there were records in there. So what? How does that have to do with a bomb in the middle of Beirut?
Well, 2 ships arrived from Ukraine.
Say bomb. Yes, fertilizer combined with fire equals bomb. So bomb.
Explosion. Whatever. So 2 ships arrived a couple days ago from Ukraine in Beirut.
Okay.
I haven't seen any shipping lists yet. Not really sure what they're going to say.
You looking for the manifest?
No, I mean, I'm probably not going to find them.
I was like, they probably went up and
The rumor is that 2 ships from Ukraine arrived in Beirut a couple days ago.
That's probably standard practice in an international port.
And that they were at pretty close to the center of the explosion. So,
in all fairness, anything in that port was at the center of the explosion.
True.
Where's the epicenter of the explosion? I don't know. Anything that went up in the first 12.12 seconds?
There was also someone of importance killed in the blast. I'm trying to remember what his name was.
Oh, that allegedly killed.
Allegedly?
Allegedly.
Is it allegedly?
There's no body.
In an explosion that size?
I'm just saying, nobody's dead until there is a body.
You know, in the Oklahoma City bombing, there was a leg from a person that was never found. Like, the person was vaporized.
I'm just saying.
That's what happens in an explosion of that size.
I understand. I understand the explosion part of it. I understand what everybody's saying, but you're like people trying to bring this back to they clacked off a bomb to off a single person because they might have human trafficking ties or have some evidence of trafficking from Crimea, and somehow relates to the FBI raiding an office in Cleveland. Get the fuck out of here.
You really think I'm crazy?
Yes. At this point, yes.
I mean, I'm not convinced all of this is true. I'm just saying interesting things. all happen on the same day.
Like, a lot of stuff got vaporized in 0.7 seconds today. What? Like, you really seriously think this ties back to trafficking? Do you comprehend the amount of international agencies that would have to be involved for
No, how many?
At least 5
international agencies?
Yeah. To pull off a hit like that, you're talking about Mossad, you're talking about Langley, you're talking about MI5 and or MI6, you're talking about whatever Libya's version of it is. Okay, the Boy Scouts. Like,
I think you could probably tie all those people in.
No way. Not to mention that was a majorly owned Hezbollah port.
No. Say again.
That port.
I'm just saying. Okay, so you probably couldn't tie all of those immediately directly to this incident or to this port, but I mean, the human trafficking thing, the whole massive international pedophile theory, pedophile ring theory.
I mean, I understand it.
I mean, interesting ties.
Calls for.
You don't think so?
No, because I understand, like, logic. Bring me the evidence. There's no evidence. There's nothing behind. There's a bunch of, well, this could have happened.
What would you accept as evidence? I mean, if you're looking for like actual tangible, like physical evidence, there's not going to be any. I mean, this explosion was so massive, there's not going to be any.
I understand that. I just, like, everybody wants to run around and say, Pizzagate, 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 Pizzagate. They can't bring any evidence. Like, no. We can't, like, as much as I think Epstein is guilty as hell, you can't, nobody can show up with evidence for Epstein. Not even Ghislaine Maxwell.
To be fair, a lack of evidence is not proof of the opposite.
No, but we function in a world that evidence derives verdicts and verdicts derive justice. Ish. I'm not... Ish. Yeah, I know. I just made the entire argument for the system I despise. But that being said... I don't know. I don't know.
A lot of interesting coincidences.
Oh, Lord. Okay. On that note, we're going to make this live a short one because there's a bunch of stuff happening, like between 6 different things right now, and they're all freaking out, and I'm good at crashing stuff. So, that being said, Lucas, where can they find you on the socials?
Get on your interwebs.
I'm sorry. I forgot what happened today.
What happened today?
His ass got banned from Facebook again.
Yeah. It wasn't for posting theories like this. I didn't post this on social media.
Okay, tomorrow night we will dive into his stupid theories. Therefore.
You can get on your interwebs at home and find me on the Twitter at the Lucas Cohen.
You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Twitch at Greg Jangle. Facebook, God, you made me think about it again. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, LinkedIn, Periscope, and I'm missing one.
You're now naming things that I don't even.
Yeah, exactly. I'm naming things here. Follow me, all of them at Greg Jangle, Jerry GJINGLE. Also, the podcast has a Facebook page. It's called Qualified Immunity Podcasts. It's at facebook.com/Qualified Immunity Podcast. Go there, like it, love it. You will see us here soon enough, soon again. Until then, we're going to end this episode with the same phrase that I end it with every single time. Live today, love tomorrow, unite forever. Till Valhalla, guys.